So I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Hello and hey, what's up boys, my name is Sakis568. Anyways, I'm sorry if the sound quality doesn't sound great or anything at the moment. I'm waiting till I can get something better. So for this, but Merry freaking belated Christmas. I am sorry. I wanted to do this on Christmas, but my schedule kind of got mixed up along with a few personal things involving this right here. And the thing is that I got quite a bit of things for Christmas that were really good. I wanted to kind of like, talk about all that stuff and maybe make a little bit of vlog as a kind of a cool thing to just say, hey, yeah, I'm still alive. I still exist. I'm gonna come and talk to you guys a little bit about the things I got for Christmas, and I'm gonna start trying to do a few more videos involving vlogs and such. So first off, just to get the boring things out of the way, I got a $25 GameStop gift card that I'm probably gonna use tomorrow, along with a few pencil things, because if you don't know, I really enjoy drawing and doing art. I have my sketchbook in my backpack, and I just really love doing art. It's a passion of mine. I'm not really good at art, but I really like to do it because it's fun. I tend to do random things, like I did Toon Link, and I got slowly better. I did Zelda, which I thought wasn't really that great. I did Tim Turner drawing, which I thought came up pretty good. This one was pretty bad. It was just a Ball Boy, along with a few other things that, this was possibly my favorite one. I spent about 10 hours on it or so. I did Okami Amaterasu from Okami because I love that game. It's one of my personal favorites. I did Rayman because this was a little thing to just test to see how I would do when I tried out with markers. And I did Beat from Jet Set Radio with markers because I really like Jet Set Radio. It's like I said, it's my favorite game on Dreamcast. And at the moment, I'm kind of in the middle of doing a Phoenix Wright one. But the thing is, my brother and his girlfriend got me this little pencil kit sort of to do stuff with that, so that's cool and all. I got this new camera, which is probably the main thing you know on how the image quality and everything looks a lot sharper, because this is a new camcorder I got, which is because I can see the screen, so that makes me happy. And it runs at 1080p. It has a pretty good image and everything. It's a basic Sony camera one. It cost about $150 or so. I got these cool wireless Bluetooth Skull Candy, not Beats, because I don't particularly like Beats headphones. And I'm going to do a quick review on them. They're pretty good, I'm not going to lie. The wireless is good, it has a good length, it has really good battery life, and it sounds really nice too, and it's really comfy to wear unless you're like me. This is like for anyone who wears headphones like this, really. If you have glasses and you try wearing headphones, it's going to feel really kind of weird and awkward, but it works. It's nice and I like it. I can also attach them with an auxiliary cable and put it in my computer, so more gaming videos are going to be coming back because my old headset broke, and now I have these. These have a mic. It works. I'm going to start doing some more videos. I'm going to try to do some speed arts because I got a drawing tablet, an Intuos Wacom tablet. It came with a free art thing, and here's the stupid part. Okay, so I have a little story to tell about this, is that, along with the headphones actually, I went to Best Buy, and I went to Best Buy and I bought this with my mom. I went and bought all my Christmas presents with my mom, and surprisingly I didn't get that many video games, which is weird because I normally get a lot of them. Last Christmas I got like 7 or so to add to my collection, so yeah. But here's the thing, originally I wanted to go to Jacksonville to go spend time with my girlfriend, and then I couldn't do that because it's too far away. And then my mom said to switch, so I wanted to get PS4 for Fallout 4. My mom said, no, I can't do that, it's too expensive, switch it. And so I chose to get one of these, and my grades went down. She said I couldn't get, she told me that was a really bad moment in my life. A lot of depression came in, and she told me to change it again, which bothered me, but I ended up getting it in the end because on Best Buy it said it was like $300. I walked into Best Buy and this cost $100. They had another version that was $70. I was just sketching, and they had a bigger one that was $150. Well, that's about it. I wish it came with Photoshop. It doesn't. It comes with some kind of like painting thing. Not that it's bad or anything. It's just it's very finicky, and it's kind of meh. I'm like, if you go from doing physical art like I do to digital art, of course it's gonna be really weird to get used to start doing that and such. But the thing is with it is that the thing is I really don't like about drawing on tablets and such is the detection with hands. I'd rather use the stylus and just be able to draw with the stylus itself, and that's profound. I can rest my arm so it's comfortable and everything, instead of having to deal with how if my hand touches it, it's gonna start like twisting and turning the whole entire thing, and that's what this does. I wish it didn't, which is what bothers me. That, and I also wish it came with Photoshop instead because it's a better program to use. But I find it stupid that on Best Buy it says like $300, but it's actually $100. And it's stupid because there's another version that was just for sketching, and then they had one else for art itself. But it's more like painting, which is really stupid. I mean, it's a decent size. It's a 7 by 8, I believe, inches. So it's decent. So yeah, but with these headphones, actually, I have the box over here to just make a point. So when I was also at Best Buy, because at the last minute I told my mom I needed to get some headphones, and the thing is that she said, okay, go pick some out. I don't like Beats personally because the bass is more made for like hip hop and rap music, which I don't listen to. I listen to rock music. I do listen to dubstep, but not as often as I listen to rock and alternative. Those are the main things I like to listen to. And besides, when it comes to Beats, I don't like the roundness of it all and how small they are unless you get those Studios Pros, but those are really expensive. And I don't even want to get Boss because I tried them out. I didn't really like them. They didn't seem comfortable to me. They felt kind of loose. The adjustment was kind of eh. And I remember a lot of my friends had Skull Candy stuff, and they said Skull Candy was good. So I tried it out. I liked it, and I saw these ones here. It said Skull Candy Hesh 2 Wireless. And I saw a box with the black ones on it, and I was about to get the black ones, and I looked over and I saw the ones with blue ones, and I look over at the black ones, and I look under it, and there's a price tag that says $35 on it, and I'm like, holy shit, wireless headphones, good quality, and $35? I'm taking that right away, and I grabbed the blue ones instead because they're the same exact ones. And then my mom bought them, and my mom comes back and she's looking at the receipt, and she's like, why does this say $100? I'm like, what are you talking about? And these weren't $35. These were actually $100 fucking dollars. I'm not surprised they were, but it's still a good price for headphones. At least they're really good, and these are really nice and comfy. I can't even lay sideways and it's comfy. But the thing is that it shocked me because I'm like, how is this? And I went looking back to investigate, and this woman in Best Buy that worked in that section, she like walks over to me and asks me, do you need any help with anything? And I said, yeah. What's this? These are the same ones as those, right? And I pointed out the black ones to the blue ones, and she's like, no, wait, yeah, they are the same ones. And she's like, wait, what's that? And I'm like, what? And she looks closer to the tag, and she starts saying how, I guess one of the employees forgot to change the tag, which is stupid. Okay, they forgot to change the tag, and they left the tag of a discontinued one from like 3 months ago there. There were 35. There were these pink ones that were really crappy, and I was just like, wow. How? First off, it was 3 months, and second of all, how can you do something like that? How can you stock it and someone's not gonna notice that and be like, oh, let's change that? No, it's just. But my mom let me keep them because I convinced her, because there was other ones that were like $50 that were like the flat ones that are not really that comfortable and they were pretty crappy. But my mom let me keep these ones, and those were really good, and I'm happy with these. These are really nice headphones, I'm not gonna lie. But I got those. I got this camera, which was this Sony HDR CX405 one. It's really nice. It has a 9.2 megapixel still image recording, 60 times clear image zoom. 26.8 millimeter wide angle lens, 50 milli Mbps. I don't know what the fuck that stands for actually. MP4 dual video recording while high vibrate or whatever. Fuck it. And also can run with an HDMI cable, which was nice because it came with a mini HDMI to HDMI cable, which I think is a really nice addition because it doesn't come with a standard HDMI. However, the one thing I don't like about the camera, which it's not a bad problem or anything because I went and I got one, which I'm using right now. Other than the fact it doesn't have that great sound quality, I'm going to try and get an external sound mic. It probably sounds better than the last thing because the last thing was kind of fuzzy. I tried this out and it sounds slightly better. But the thing is, it has less ports on it, but the ports go for like, it goes for the HDMI and the SD card slot. Which when I saw the SD card slot, I thought it was kind of shaped weirdly, but I realized it was a micro SD card, which I didn't have micro SD. I had standard SD. So I asked my uncle, or I told my uncle about that and how I couldn't record anything with it, which bothered me. So he took me to Walgreens. He bought me a micro SD card with 32 gigabytes, which I was really happy about because that's a lot. I can record up to 3.5 hours within and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. And it also came with an adapter of a micro SD to SD card. So that's nice. I have the adapter in my computer and I have the micro SD thing inside there. So yeah, that was a cool thing for my uncle to do for me. I do want to get a new tripod though to, you know, to fix some things, get a mic. I want to get some better lighting so we don't have that crap the whole time. But you know, if I continue on with some things, I have this amazing Star Wars The Force Awakens t-shirt, which is amazing because I love Star Wars. Okay, I own all of them on DVD, and I'm actually at the moment watching episode 5 again and episode 6. But I have all of them on DVD along with the bonus material. I have somewhere in my garage or my attic, I don't know where exactly, I have the original version, the 1977 release on either VHS or Betamax. However, I don't have a player for that, but I have that. I know I have a I'm gonna show you actually by taking my camcorder. I actually have a Star Wars Episode 1 poster there. So yeah, that just shows how much I really like Star Wars. And I have this Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren shirt. And I also got another one that was a reference to Episode 4. The to R2-D2 to Princess, or from Princess Leia to Obi-Wan Kenobi, because for anyone who's never seen Star Wars, in that movie, the thing is that R2-D2 is found by Luke and everything, and it plays a video on accident of him, of Princess Leia saying, please Obi-Wan, it was like, help me Obi-Wan, you're my only hope, and she kept repeating there, until later on they got the full message to stick out or whatever. But I got all that. I did get to go see Star Wars Episode 2 the day it came out. Well, sort of. My plan was to see it the day it came out. I didn't want to go to a midnight release because I knew that would be a bit too hectic. So I wanted to go the day it came out because I had a free ticket to use that I lost. So I went on Saturday, the day after it, on the 19th with my dad, and I saw it, and it was awesome, and I cried. I'm not going to say why, because I know a lot of people want to kill me if I do. But if you haven't seen the movie yet, and you're a diehard fan of this movie franchise, you'll probably cry like I did. I remember sitting there and everyone gasped. I remember when it says, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and it says Star Wars, everyone freaked out and we were just clapping, I'm up, screaming and everything. It was the best thing ever. I'd never experienced something like that in a movie franchise before. Well, me seeing a movie at least. It's been 10 years. I still remember when I was 5 years old, because my brother, when I was born, my brothers, they got me into Star Wars like really bigly because we were all becoming nerds. The thing is, we're all separated into our own form of nerds. I'm a video game nerd. My brother Patrick is a comic book nerd. And my brother Jeffrey, he's not that much of a nerd. But I guess if you could say he's a nerd about fitness, because he's a bodybuilder and he's really into that stuff. then I guess you could say that. But he's a math nerd because he's an accountant, so I guess you can say that. But when it comes to things like, so on and so forth, that's about it. I'm like, he does know quite a bit about movies and TV shows, but other than that, not really much. But I got to see the movie then, and I also got to see the movie yesterday on Christmas. Yes, I'm recording this on 26th because I'm gonna start editing this the second I get off. But the thing is that I saw the movie again on the 25th because on Christmas I was at my aunt's house with my entire family, and I think my girlfriend texted me. Wait a second. Nope, my friend John texted me. Where did my girlfriend go though? I texted her and she never responded, and that worries me. I have reasons for that, so yeah. And my headphones are making noises. Anyways, so the thing is that my wait, I kind of wonder something. Can I attach headphones to this as an external mic? I don't think I can. Nah, I doubt it. But it's really cool because this thing also has a lithium battery in it, so that's just freaking awesome because I don't have to buy batteries all the time, which its battery level is still pretty high too. But so me and my family were all hanging out, and my little cousin didn't get to go see Star Wars yet, and her dad ruined it because he went to the midnight release and told her what happened a little bit, and she still wanted to go see it. A lot of people in my family wanted to go see it because I have old family members that remember seeing the movie in theaters when it first came out. When I grew up, I only saw episode 3 when it came out in theaters because I was 5 at the time, because I was born in 2000, so yeah. But I grew up with a lot of old things. I grew up with old Star Wars, I grew up with VHS, I grew up with Super Nintendo, which is good for me because I appreciate old things quite a bit more than most teenagers nowadays. They'll look at things like Mega Man 2 and say it sucks because it's old, but the reality is Mega Man 2 is a pretty fucking awesome game. But and I've done that with my little cousin where I have her play retro games like Battletoads, Castlevania, Mega Man 2, like I have her play Super Mario 64, like Castlevania 4, Contra. I have her play all these things that she even thinks that they seem like crap. But she plays them and she thinks they're really fun. The only game that I think is fun that she doesn't, that is old, is Zelda. But I can't really blame her on that because the thing is it's a very cryptic game, especially if it's this one, more or less. If it's just Zelda on NES specifically, this is an incredibly cryptic game, and I'm really happy to have this because I love Zelda a lot. Zelda's one of my third favorite franchise in gaming history, while Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games of all time, which I have a funny story to tell about that. Like I want to do a picture graph type thing of it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But so the thing is that my little cousin, she she plays a lot of games with me sometimes, even though she doesn't know how to play video games, and yeah, she likes them. She likes Resident Evil and such like that, so that's good. I kind of just raised her in a way as my little cousin to be used to old things because I'm surrounded by old things. I'm surrounded by Star Wars, Dreamcast, N64, Super Nintendo, NES. I love old things. I prefer certain old things over the things we have nowadays. I prefer having a GameCube over a PS4, believe it or not, because I love the GameCube and I love the Dreamcast and I love the NES and I love all that stuff. But the thing is that I grew up with so many old things that it's something I'm used to more. And I'm gonna stop ranting on and finish the story about Star Wars. But we all went to go see it. They offered if they wanted me to go see it as well again, and I said I'm going to be seeing it for a second time, but I would definitely go see it a second time because that movie is freaking amazing. Despite the fact it's like A New Hope all over again. But it's really freaking good. And I remember people made that comparison about it being like The New Hope, which I didn't get that the first time I saw it. But the second time I saw it, I was like, okay, now I see what they mean exactly. Because I slowly realized what it meant when they were saying it was like The New Hope. Because there were certain scenes it was intentional but unintentional as well. But it became more obvious the second time I saw it through, and I really want to get the movie on Blu-ray once it comes out. J.J. Abrams, he did a good job, but what the fuck, Disney? Like, seriously, why would you do that to us? But so yeah. Anyways, I also got another My Little Pony calendar because Why the fuck not? Here's the thing though, okay, I'm just gonna come out clear with this. I'm still a brony, believe it or not, but I'm not a really big brony. I wouldn't fully 100% consider myself one still to this day. It's just that when season 5 came out, I began to lose interest in the show and everything. I still love the fandom. I'm still part of the community. I love the things the community generates. I love watching episodes 1 or the seasons 1 through 3 and a little bit of 4. I mean, A Slice of Life in that season 5 was amazing. I love that episode. It's my favorite episode of all time. I'm not gonna even lie because that was a great episode. But season 5 itself was very meh. It seemed like the whole thing went down once Lauren Faust left. But I'm not that big in MLP anymore. I still like it, I'm not gonna lie. It's still one of my favorite shows of all time. It's still something that made me who I am today. I'm a creative person back into art and everything. But it's just not as good as it used to be. That's all I can say. A lot of people started leaving the fandom, like Anime James, which makes me feel bad because he went through a lot of depression. And I was going through a lot of depression at the same time for personal reasons. But either way, so... But I got this because my friend Sean, who bought this for me, he was looking at me, and he was all, we were just hanging out, we were just chilling, and he's like, David, what do you want me to get you for Christmas? And I was like, I don't know, and I looked up at my calendar from 2015, which I have over there, and I said to him, I was like, I kind of want to get another calendar. He's like, why do you want to get another calendar? I'm like, I don't know, I just kind of want to get another calendar. He's like, okay, what do you want the calendar of? I was like, I want to get another MLP calendar. And he was like, alright, fine. Which was funny because the thing is, he was looking on Amazon about the 2015 ones, and at the time they were like 5 cents still. But the day after Christmas, he looked back on it and they go for like $30, he told me, or so, which was really funny. So now I have like a collector's item, and then I have this thing. He asked me what else I wanted to get, and I said I wanted to complete my Funko collection of the MLP, my favorite MLP characters. For the moment, I have Fluttershy and I have Derpy. I wanted to get Luna, which is a Hot Topic exclusive, but it was $30, and he said his mom wouldn't let him get it for me. So I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. Just get me this instead. Which, if you remember from my Dreamcast video, I mentioned how this was my favorite game of this franchise, which he got me Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, which I'm very, very happy to have. And while I have this already, which I remember telling him I already had the game on GameCube, he got it for me on Dreamcast because I wanted to get more Dreamcast games, which it's in my Dreamcast at the moment. If you never saw what the disc looks like, it looks like that. And I immediately checked to see whether it was a fake one or not, and it's not, thank God, which makes me really happy because because a lot of people ended up faking Dreamcast games really easily. But I asked him to get it for me, and I wanted it complete in the box because I'm very picky on that. If a game is a disc-based console like a Dreamcast or a PlayStation 2 or GameCube or whatever, I'd rather have it in complete in the box. If it's cartridge only please, unless it's like Genesis and it's a cheap game, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But when it comes to collecting for like N64, NES, or Super Nintendo, I only want to get complete in the box for games I adore. Like, for example, I want to get Conker's Bad Fur Day complete in the box. I want to get Majora's Mask Collector's Edition complete in the box. I want to get freaking Zelda complete in the box. I want to get Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World and everything because I like that stuff. I want to get the box for each and every console I own though, so yeah. At the moment I have Wii, my Retro, and my PS3. That's it. If anyone has a box of the GameCube, Xbox Original, PS3, or not, PS2 Slim, I'm saying just the box literally, or Dreamcast, or N64, or Xbox 360. My parents threw out my Xbox 360 box, I don't know why. But if you have a box of that, and you're watching this video, and you don't care about it, or just looking to get rid of it, or you have an extra box or whatever, I don't know. If you have an extra box of any of that stuff, let me know, because I really want to get the boxes of these things. If it's in bad or good condition, I don't care, as long as the thing's not ripped in half, of course. But it's just because all this stuff is from my childhood, except the Dreamcast, because I never knew Sega existed until like 2006, so, which was a really bad year for Sega. The thing is that I want to get all the boxes for that stuff, so I'm picky about getting things complete in the box. But, you know, Um, by the way, so Sean got me Sonic Adventure, which I've been playing since I got it yesterday. I started playing it today actually because yesterday I was busy with stuff and my thing is dying. Battery weight is sick. Then tell me, see if I can figure out what the hell to do with this thing it gave me. Oh, for the battery, I'll pause this for one moment. Alright, so now that I'm back, and actually I like this angle now that I did this slightly different angle, and I'm listening to My Chemical Romance, so yeah. And the thing is that, alright, so to continue on with, the things that end up, with the things that, I got, Sonic Adventure, which I was just playing, literally, because I can't record and charge my phone, or my camera, at the same time, so I chose to play some Sonic Adventure, and I made it all the way to Speed Highway in about 15-30 minutes. Yeah, except I spent like 20 minutes on Casino Opolis because I tried to get the maxed out on the rings and I got 999 rings because why the fuck not? And I got 26 lives out of that. So, but either way, I still love Sonic Adventure to this day. I'm like, it has its flaws, like Big the Cat, like, you know, everything, the animation, the voice. The voice is okay. The camera is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. That hasn't aged well, but at the time it was pretty good still. But the game is still a lot of fun, especially for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles stages. Amy's is kind of a 50 on me. I like Gamma stages, but I still hate big stages. And the only reason why I like Gamma stages is because I think it's a cool thing to play as a robot. I don't know, it's just me. But either way, so yeah. But I got all that stuff. I got a $25 iTunes gift card, which I used for buying music albums on my phone because I'm not a kid that likes to play games on my phone that much because I'm not gonna lie, when you grow up playing video games on consoles and you go to playing games on your phone, it's kind of like because they're all just like, the most games I get enjoyment out of are those free games that you could just play with for a while, but even then I get really tired of playing it. The only game I can find myself playing constantly that I don't really get tired of, but it's just because I can check it whenever I feel like playing it, is Fallout Shelter. If you like Fallout, if you like any of the Bethesda games and you haven't played Fallout Shelter, I suggest you go download it. I'm not even sponsored by Bethesda, but it'd be cool though, but I suggest you should go and download that. It's pretty cool. It's like one of those simulation type things where you're just controlling a vault and everything, which sounds kind of boring to someone who hasn't played Fallout before, but even for fans of Fallout, I thought it was kind of weird, but it's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's fun to see how your vault members react towards each other. It's fun to see them grow and level up, and you can run the thing and make sure everything runs well and have them go exploring, and you can read into how they explore, which is really nice and cool, so yeah. But so I got all that, and apparently for my VMU though, it doesn't want to take my chows, which is something kind of bothering me right now with the children, is the fact of how I can't name them anymore, so I can't tell the difference between which chow and what chow is what. So yeah. But I got Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, which I'm very happy about, and I got 2 CDs of one of my personal favorite bands of all time, possibly my second favorite band of all time behind Linkin Park, because that's my favorite band of all time, hands down, because I love Linkin Park. Obvious reasons. Obvious. That. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go get the CDs because I keep doing that and I'm not prepared for anything. Ugh. Which my family chose to try and pull a last minute troll on me when I was opening it, because they pulled I pulled out a box for this girl store called Justice, and And the thing is, it's like this chick store. I'm sorry about that. My girlfriend texted me something. And it's like this little freaking. I've gotten into it, and it's really weird, and it's out of my style because my style's more of Hot Topic and Spencer's because they keep things from. And I hear Star Wars. But the thing is that I am a person who likes rock music. Okay, and that was another thing. When I was buying all the albums on my because I bought the Dangerous Days album from My Chemical Romance. I bought the You Love It Because It's Weird or whatever fucking album from Panic at the Disco and the one with Emperor's New Clothes that hasn't come out yet, and a few other things like I Write Sins Not Tragedies, and I bought some Green Day songs and such. And my mom walks over to me and she's like, David, what are you buying with it? And I'm like, I'm buying some music. And she's like, you're buying some good music? And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying some good music. It's the music I listen to. And she said, I thought you said you were buying good music. I understand that could seem like my mom's roasting me, but it's not so much that. It's the fact that my mom does not support me liking rock music. She doesn't support really anything I like. She doesn't support my video game collection. She doesn't support my movie collection. She doesn't support my film stuff, doing YouTube at all. So I still do it because I support myself, and that's basically it. My life is shit. If you guys want to see me do a Draw My Life or something, I'll do that, but I warn you, it would be long, and it would be very depressing, because my life has not always been very good. If you guys want me to just do a basic video on it, then just go ahead. One day I'll do it when my parents aren't home, because if they walk in and hear me talking about that, they're gonna flip shit. So, well, not my dad, my mom would. But so, the thing is with, what my family did is that I got this Justice box, and I thought it was gonna be another pair of clothing. And my brother chose to pull this thing on me, go like, oh, sorry, David, we didn't get you CDs because Amazon was taking too long. I'm like, yes, because you got Amazon Prime, and that's totally gonna take more than 2 days, because that's how it works. Oh my god. But, so... And the thing is that I open it and I see this big ass fucking CD jewel case in this wrapping paper, and I look at him and I'm just like, you can't lie to me, Jeffrey. And he was just like, we couldn't get you them. And what I ended up getting both the Black Parade and Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, which I fucking love these albums. Especially Black Parade. This is possibly my favorite one out of all their albums. Because Teenagers is awesome, Disenchanted is awesome, and the hidden track Blood. Oh my god, that's the fucking shit. I was freaking out when I thought maybe they didn't have it. I'm like, wait, but it's called a hidden track. It has to have it. But it does. So, hidden track, obviously. I think it's funny though, because on Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, if you guys listen, if anyone's a fan of My Chemical Romance, you know this. If you own the CD, you also know this. The 11th song is called It's Not a Fashion Statement, It's a Death Wish. But if you open it up and you look on the CD, it states, it's not a fashion statement, it's a fucking death wish. Very specific difference. And if you don't believe me, it's right there. Number 11 over here. It's a fucking death wish. So yeah, and if you look on the back, in the same general area, if I can fucking, it says it right there. But it's not explicit, because I guess you guys saw it on shelves. If a kid comes looking at that, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I mean, like, bruh, it's just common knowledge. Either way, so I got those two albums, and I fucking love these albums. Okay, first off, I love rock music, and My Chemical Romance, I remember hearing about them, and I was like, that seems cool, because I was more into like Pierce the Veil and Linkin Park and Green Day at the time, and I was like, oh, they're okay. And the only thing I listened to was Welcome to the Black Parade, and then one of my friends a while ago sent me I'm Not Okay, and I started listening to that, and I was like. And I remember when my friends sent me Teenagers, and I listened to that, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And I started getting more into listening to them, and I started listening to their whole albums on Spotify, and I got fucking addicted to listening to My Chemical Romance. And it's funny, because there's some songs I listen to by Linkin Park that I don't particularly like, or that I just tend to skip, whether it's the instrumental stuff in A Thousand Suns, or if it's just like, if it's just a song from the Transformers movie franchises, because there's a lot of them. They did them for like all of them except the fourth one, which is the reason why I like Transformers, and that's why I have that fucking thing up there. But focus, fucking focus. Okay, there we go. But so I mean, I love Linkin Park, but sometimes when it comes to songs like What I've Done to Divide and such, I tend to skip them because I've heard them over like 100 times since those movies came out. So it's just something I get sick of. I've listened to Teenagers 100 times though. I still don't get sick of it for some reason. I just love Teenagers. It's so good. And all of their songs are good, in my opinion. I mean, like, it's just all really fucking amazing. I love all their music. It's really, really good. I'm listening to some of their really old albums, and listening to the other ones, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, those are specifically called the ones with like the grenade, the gun, the AK, and everything, and they're all different. And they'll have like 2 songs each. If you look on Spotify and type in My Chemical Romance and scroll down, you'll see it. And those are really good to listen to, and listening to the best of and listening to all the demos, those were still really good. I mean, they didn't sound as great as all the other ones because of full editing wasn't put in because they're still demo discs, but they sounded really freaking good, I'm not gonna lie. But so yeah, that was a very interesting time. Did I forget anything? Oh yes, I did, of course, because this to me is one of the coolest things ever. I love Deadpool, and this is my Deadpool hoodie I got for Christmas. And if y'all don't know something about me, I am a Deadpool, which is something I tell to all my friends because I'm a person who lives life without logic, doesn't make any sense, and I tend to break the fourth wall in one way or another by making videos and talking to you people. Because I like doing film stuff, but I also like breaking the fourth wall because it's fun. And Deadpool is my favorite superhero of all time, and I love Deadpool, and I love him. And I got that jacket because I love Deadpool. And I also got this Walking Dead, Michonne's second pet from the show as a Funko Pop thing, because I collect a lot of Funko stuff. I have about like 20 of those so far. Well, 20 figurines as a total. Funko I have like 11 or so, because I really like collecting the Funko stuff. I want to get more of them, but I don't know what else to get, because at the moment I'm trying to collect the things I want to get first and then move on to other things. And I am still a huge fan of The Walking Dead. I still love it, don't get me wrong. I just haven't watched Season 5 yet. The reason why I haven't watched Season 5 yet was because school got in the way of things, and I needed to focus on school, and I didn't have time for it. When I had time for it, then that's when it's going to happen. But not only that, but I don't want to have to deal with the withdrawal portion of it all, because AMC wants to fucking cut it in half and save the rest for February. I'm just going to wait till the rest of it comes on Netflix, if I can get Netflix to fucking work again. Because I was watching Netflix one day, I turned it off, my PS3, I went back on, and it said to log in. I can't, because it's not my account. It's my friend Sean's account, and only his mom knows the password, so I'm fucked. But once I get that fixed up and everything, once they come back from Colorado, because they went on vacation on Christmas, then hopefully Season 5 will be up then, and I'll watch it then. Then I'll be all caught up with The Walking Dead. For in the meantime, don't tell me anything. I stopped when the announcement of Glenn dying happened. That's when I stopped watching, because I realized I had less time to work. But I still find it very hard to believe with the way how that happened and all that he died. I mean, it's just, it seems very skeptical to me. I feel like he's gonna make a comeback. It's just like how they did with Carol. It's the same way how it's still with like Daryl's brother. I'm still very curious on whether he'll make a comeback or not. But in the meantime, it's like whatever. Either way, so I believe that's all I got for Christmas this year. It's still shocking. I only got one video game, which is weird because normally I get a lot more than that. But yeah, that's all I got, and that's all I did. I'm gonna go and try and edit this video up now. I'm not gonna do too much to it. I'm just gonna pop it in, put the intro, done, render it, and why? It's 8:16, dude. I go to sleep at like 11. I'm tired, and I forgot one more present. Because, here's the funny thing, okay? Okay. So I watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I watch Cinemassacre in general, and I watch them do their series of Monster Madness, so where they watch a horror movie per let me see. I don't know what a mouse stump is because I watched Descendants because I love Disney, but my little cousins ruined it for me because the entire time I'm trying to watch it, they were saying like each and every line from the movie, and they're singing everywhere, and I'm just like, fuck this, and I didn't want to finish freaking watching it. But I forgot one last present. With the box that came with my T-shirt and everything, my I remember a while ago when I was at Best Buy with my mom, my aunt texted me going, "David, do you have a Blu-ray player?" Yeah, why? And by Blu-ray player, I don't have a normal Blu-ray player. I have my PS3, which works because it supports Blu-ray. I love Blu-ray because quality is fucking nice. And I think she's like, "David, do you have a Blu-ray player?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" She was like, "Oh, no reason." I was like, can I know why at least, like whether you guys are wanting to borrow it from me or if you guys are gonna do something. She's like, just don't worry about it. I went away from the idea because the things I didn't ask for any Blu-ray movies for Christmas except for Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray, but I didn't tell her that I wanted that. I told her to get me the 2 CDs. Oh shit. I asked her originally to get me Zelda Twilight Princess on GameCube because I sold my Zelda for Wii, my copy of it, because my Wii broke. It's off in the corner over there because the front place went off, and I took out Mario Party 4 one time from playing it, and it burned rings into the fucking thing. And so yeah, but the thing is that I didn't tell her to buy me anything on Blu-ray, but I remember opening one of these boxes, and I opened it, and on top of the clothing was a little red wrapping, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And I opened it, and I started laughing my ass off out of pure happiness and joy because, well, I got The Nightmare Before Christmas on Blu-ray. And if you don't know something about me, The Nightmare Before Christmas is my second favorite movie of all time. My first favorite movie of all time is actually the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. Mainly, not because I just like the Angry Video Game Nerd a lot, it's because it brings a nostalgia to me, where it brings up a lot of things that I grew up with. It's a very original type of movie, which is something I don't see a lot nowadays. I don't see a lot of original material, and that's something that's really original, and I like it, and all the fake props of how things I grew up with like using the fucking puppets and strings and toys and everything. I grew up with seeing all sorts of things like that, and it was good. But this is my second favorite movie of all time, like my brother Jeffrey, but this is his favorite movie of all time. And the reason why I started laughing was for 2 reasons. One, I already owned the movie on DVD because had my own special Monster Madness where I was just watching one Halloween themed movie every night of October, which I managed to stay consistent with, so yay. And I'm like, I have a fucking huge collection of horror movies, and I'm still trying to collect more. And the thing is that I bought